Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to another exciting video. Today we're going to be checking out this video from Darius M. It's titled "Modern Women Are Doomed by This New Anti-Paternity Fraud Law Approval." What? This is interesting. Anti-paternity fraud law approval. Women are doomed. And before we dive into the video, I'm okay. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, do well to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. I'll be dropping my thoughts at the end of this video, okay? Because you guys have been saying, oh, you don't like me cutting in between the videos, okay? So I'll try to put all my thoughts at the end of the video, okay? Yeah, this video is going to be interesting because what do you think will happen to women? Because a lot of them have turned into a business. You know, they marry a man, have 1 or 2 kids for him, and then they divorce him on very flimsy, you know, excuses. A lot of times the kids are not even the men's own. They get paternity support from them, you know, those dicey things. But let's dive straight into the video.
I think I'm gonna cry again. I'm just so...
DNA testing at birth.
Mandatory
DNA testing at birth. I don't agree with that.
What?
The DNA test results show that Mr. Smith, you are not Monica's father.
I think that the United States making DNA testing mandatory is stupid.
Tennessee is making a significant change with House Bill 2689, requiring paternity tests before signing birth certificates. This is a critical move, as studies show that around 1/3 of men tested may not actually be the biological father. By mandating these tests, the number of incorrect father identifications could grow. Moreover, the state is cracking down on maternity fraud, making it a punishable crime.
Oh, look at Daddy.
He's not my dad, Mom.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him. I'm recording.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Stop.
Really?
Stop recording.
Really? In front of the fucking house?
Stop recording.
Don't worry, I'm gonna unlock it. In front of the... How's your face, bro? How's your face? Really? In front of the house?
Bye.
In front of the house.
Okay, bye.
In front of the house.
Okay, bye.
The only day I wake up early, this is what you're doing out here?
Okay, bye.
6 a.m. in the morning and you're out here in front of the house.
Bye.
In front of the house, bro.
Bye.
Can I have my shirt?
Bye.
You gotta... Bro, in front of the fucking
She has
house.
a chain, a dog chain on her neck.
Bro, how long you been talking to her, bro? She didn't tell you about me? Bro, right?
I'm over here in the hospital, y'all.
Wow.
I'm gonna give birth to his child, and he over here questioning me, talking about, is this really his baby? Like, what are you talking about? Do you really think I'm sitting here have you up here at the hospital and everything with me just for nothing? Are you serious right now? What kind of baby dad does that right when we finna have this baby? Like, are you serious? You really gonna sit here and question the baby talking about, oh, can you get a DNA test? No, you're not getting no DNA test after this. I'm not doing that. This is your child. If you don't believe it's your child, then you can go ahead and go.
As the father, I'll take care of her.
You are the father.
But I'm not the father.
You are the father.
I'm not her father.
Why during the pregnancy did you show up at the maternity shoot?
I showed up at the maternity shoot because she wouldn't leave me alone about it and kept
Because
arguing with
you're
me
her
about
dad.
it. So
You're
I
her
went
dad.
so she would stop causing stress
You're
in my
her
life.
dad. That's why I called you.
But I'm not,
Dad.
I'm not her dad.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
In the case of 11-month-old Lila, Drew, you are not.
From 5 to 30% of the general population, men are raising and paying for children that are not theirs and don't know. According to the American Association of Blood Banks, between 25 and 30% of the males who are accused of being the father, they take a paternity test and find out they did not do it.
Are you for mandatory DNA testing at birth?
I am absolutely on record as saying that if we want to prevent the problem of having men challenge paternity later down the road, then let's apply a proactive solution. Automatic DNA testing at birth would work to help 2 things. 1, we would assure that the right parents were named on the birth certificate. 2, it would stop paternity fraud and take the profit out of paternity fraud.
But so many women's groups say this wouldn't be fair. You're acting like you don't trust the mother. Why do you think they say that?
It's a red herring. it takes away from the focus of, well, who's the one person who has all of the information about potential fathers or the paternity candidates? It is the child's mother. And currently, in most places, she has no duty to disclose that, well, wait a minute. Well, my husband's not really my child's father. My boyfriend is. Like, well, wait, lady. But you're married.
My wife has been cheating on me with this guy, apparently.
Apparently right now there's a huge debate on whether or not paternity tests should be mandatory. A lot of women are against it, to no surprise whatsoever. A lot of them are saying that they would divorce their husband immediately if he asked them for a paternity test.
He is the father. 72 hours. He has a tattoo on his private parts. He is not the father. He is not the father. How many times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a tattoo. All I want to see was these numbers to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo. Excuse me. You know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
You are not the father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything today. Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know what I felt. I know what I saw. Okay, it was him.
Well, there is a probability of something else, though.
Okay.
You were probably with somebody else too within that previous 72 hours.
Oh, Your Honor, you tried.
There's no shade, just facts.
30%.
That's 30% of all men who go to actually get paternity tested turn out to not be the father. So out of every 100, 30 of those will not be the dad.
My ex-boyfriend told me that, married or not, if I ever had his baby, that he would want a DNA test before he would accept that child as his own. When he told me that, I was like, what? It honestly pissed me off. We got into it. I was telling him how he made it seem like he didn't trust me and all these different things. And he was saying, no, that's not it. You don't understand because you're a woman and you would never have to question if that child is yours or not once you have it. Even if you trust someone, you could still have that small percentage of a chance that that child is truly not yours. And then he was saying how if it truly is my child, then what is the issue?
There's 99.9% not compatible. So you got pregnant around the time you were with me.
Are you crazy?
No, it's nothing to go back about. Who was you f***ing?
I don't even know how to start this video, and I've tried to start it about 10 times, but I think we should start by saying a massive thank you to everyone who commented or reached out to me about my video about the DNA test. I can now confirm that I did receive the results today, and oh my god, I think I'm gonna cry again. I'm just so I can't stop crying.
But you guys, 30% of DNA testing comes out to be that the men are not the fathers of the children. That is some very serious issue there. I mean, I know that I would feel somehow if the person I'm dating, wanting to marry, or even my husband comes to meet me to say, oh, this pregnancy, I have to get a DNA test. It feels somehow, it feels like there's some lack of trust in between us. It feels like that. But on the side, if we put ourselves on the part of the men, what do you guys think? And now that, okay, DNA testing, mandatory DNA testing at birth, what do you guys think? If you're a woman, what would be your response? If your husband comes to tell you that, oh, I mean, look at all these videos we've been watching of men, we are like, oh my god, look at the one where the guy was telling the lady that 99.9% proves that he's not the father of the child. The man was telling her that means the time we were together, you got pregnant by another person. Oh my gosh, it is so heartbreaking. You know, when you realize this, it is so heartbreaking. You don't even know how to take it, because honestly speaking, if I am a man, I don't know. I also think that it also depends on the woman. But even some people, you realize that there's a situation whereby these people are so in love. They love each other, they trust each other, only to realize that the woman has been. I think there was a story like that. You know, we watched where these two people, you know, something happened, and then the man was like, oh, he just wanted to. One of the child was sick, and then he just wanted to. Go test. You know, they tested the child at the hospital. Or the child needed blood or something, and then they realized that the blood wasn't matching with the man's. Normally it should match because he's the father, right? It wasn't matching. So they were like, okay, so they ran a DNA test, only to realize that that child was not his. He ran a DNA test on his other 3 kids. They were not all his. It is wild. It is mind-blowing. I cannot even fathom it. So I can understand the part of the man, but as a woman, if my husband or boyfriend or, you know, comes to meet me and tells me, oh, you have to, I will feel somehow, feel like, then why are we getting married? Why are we married if you do not trust me enough, you know, when it comes to things like that? So it will feel somehow, you know, men are realizing that we are realizing that a lot of men are raising kids that are not even theirs. Most of these women get pregnant for somebody, pin it on somebody else, collecting child support from the men. They take it to court only to realize that the children are not theirs. I mean, if you are the man, how would you feel if these men were your brothers? I feel so heartbroken. I feel so sorry, but on the other part, on the side of the woman, I feel like, oh my gosh, I will feel somehow if he comes to tell me, oh, we have to run a DNA test on our child. I'm like, don't you trust me? Do you understand? But I mean, we've seen stories, we've seen people, we've seen real life experiences of people, you know. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that, okay, please just make DNA testing at birth very important, just like that man, that advocate was saying, to help, you know, when they want to put the name on the certificate, it is the right father, the right parent's name that will be on the certificate. You know, the child, it was even this story of this child, you know, that has grown to know this man, only for the woman to wake up one day and say she's not the father of the child. They took it to court, realized the man was not really the father of the child. You know, the man was so heartbroken. You know, the man was saying, how will he break it to the girl, because he had bonded so much with the child? But like, how will he break it down to the child that he's not the father? And now that he's no longer mandated to pay child support, he might no longer see the child. He feels so heartbroken, and he feels more for the child. So these things are so heartbreaking. I feel like on the part of the men, yeah, they have a point, to be honest, because a lot of these men are raising kids that are not theirs, and it is wickedness. That is the height of wickedness, and I would not support that, to be honest. But what do you guys think? What do you guys support the fact that, you know what, as a woman, as a man, let DNA testing be mandatory at birth? What's your opinion about this? So please drop all your thoughts and comments in the comment section below, and do well to like this video if you enjoyed it, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and turn on the post notification bell. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.